Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Even if you're not playing around the Kench, he can kind of hold his own.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he just sits there. Like, oh, do you want to really dive a Tom Kench? Like, no.
No, the answer is no to that. But yeah, I guess I look at these 4-5 picks and I do.
He's some of the best mid-late rating in the LCS by like triple. Like they win 16% more games than their gold.
He just couldn't do anything yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly binary champion, right? It is a champion that you want to play with a lead. Because generally, you just have to outstat your opponents.
You run at them. Here we go.
There's not a lot of tricky plays you can look for here. Destiny could be in some trouble. Oh, nice kick.
Hop kick's going to land. Xerxes going to try to get away. Has the ulti on. Meets not a lot of damage comes in. The attempted engage by SwordArt is not going to come in either. Do not burn his flash. It's the W. But now we got a Meganar going to push in the Tom Kench. Revenge gets his shield flashed the way. Shark going to catch him. Now the health bars are low. Sonic Wave, Resident Strike, 1 for 1. First blood goes through to Insanity in a fight that TSM began.
Really back and forth fight there. Both top laners ending up.
Especially when you have Flash on the rel, you know, that to me is one of the key playmakers, being able to deliver that ball.
Already brings in Speaker for counter jungling, and I gotta say, it's such a great feeling when you can walk up and just, great, you know, Bali gets turret here as well.
Get that additional gold here on to Huni, try to keep him ahead of the pace of the rise, because Insanity is farming really well.
Pretty good damage. Cleanse not gonna matter because you've been chomped up, you've been spit out and lost. Found in the mid lane. Time to attack mid lane turret. They will not kill it in time to stop the TP. They'll get the not even the auto attack to proc the W.
Always valued incredibly highly by the pro teams. Huni able to take down that tower top. Already has his wit's end. He's on 2 items and it's a wave. Then they can go down into that bot side river. Huni's still chilling top, but does have to be worried about Realm Warp.
Okay, looking for the top side. Huni is Mininar, has absolutely no resources, but Destiny's not gonna land the Zenith Blade. And Huni just walks away. Mid lane outer is gone.
Oh, it's a disaster.
They just didn't have full vision, so you're kind of guessing exactly where to Realm Warp. Do you Realm Warp to the left? Do you Realm Warp to the right? Huni made the correct choice, but it was a bit of an obvious play because when you're
TSM, almost all of their members are pretty heavily outpacing their opponents in vision score. They've done such a good job of getting a lot of wards down in the river to make sure it's hard for Immortals to go for plays.
This could look really good. Raze is going to be in range with the red buff. Mistimes it, but it's not going to really matter. Huni got a Meganar into the wall, but there's no way through it. Shutdown goes through. Kill credits going the way of Immortals, but TSM still playing.
Of course, there is some auto attack damage there from Ezreal, from Xin, but I feel like they're not the main threats in this game. To me, it's more concerning if you get locked down and can't Mega.
Big fight on to Huni, gonna get Meganar into the bottom side. Knockup coming through for Tom Kench, but not a ton being done. Sinjao's already gone. 1 for 0. Thank you, Huni, for the kill. Running away is the opposing support. Shaka gonna find Raze, but he's able to jump over the wall to stay alive. Power of Evil. He's one more spell to get that kill. Insanity trades back Huni, and they are going for the tower dive, but the spells finally land. Onto the turret goes Speaker. Takes down the opposing AD carry. Damage output's gonna find a support, but now it is just Revenge left alone. He will get none for himself. TSM take that fight 4-2.
4-2 in the middle of this kind of combination of SwordArt and Huni, but he actually tries to get onto Lost here. Does get the knockup, but then spends the rest of the fight trying to play footsies around blue buff. Huni kites back.
And Huni now, he's going to crack this and hit tower.
Huni is just built to be an incredible split pusher. This has been his strength, I think, forever. I think
what's going to happen with your 4-man core because the Gnar can join in at any time and make it a 5v4.
All right, time to jump away. Out of range of most of the engaged tools. Oh, okay, slows down SwordArt. Speaking to kick him in, and now the reinforcements need to arrive. Teleport coming in for even more. Should be very tanky. These thick skin a little bit late. Revenge loses it instantly to SwordArt's Q and just goes down 1 for nothing.
Exactly what I was just saying.
It's happening, but can they win a 4v5? They have not called the TP just yet. And they realistically can't do this very easily. No blast plant, so it requires Xerxes, WE, and then maybe flash away. Look at the bottom turret. And Xerxes can basically make this a coin flip. But here goes Meganar. Puts the ulti in. All the season comes across, but Baron is not in his might range just yet. Finally will get taken. Well done. And now Xerxes forced to run away. Can he get chased down? House is going to land. Somebody here for the move speed flash to stay alive. Baron has been picked up. Bot lane tier 2 is claimed. Raze jumps in, and it's flung back. The time he flips it in is the time he gets flipped across to the TSM and gets taken down. A quick 2-for-0 team fight the TSM.
And TSM have waves mid and top. Insanity got 2 towers bot, but they lose Baron. They're going to lose so many towers here, and that could very well spell the end of it for Immortals. This gold lead is about to explode here. They're pushing in topside. They do get a kill, though.
Okay, Insanity finds 1. The respawn's coming in still 15 seconds, but can they win this fight anyway? The TP finally finishes, though, for Orianna. This is a 3v4. Revenge flashing to stay away from Shockwave, but now Huni is back in. Meganar gonna find the double stun, gonna find the shutdowns. A killing spree for the Gnar. Tom Kench can run for his life. The flag comes out. Speak is like, you might as well surrender.
TSM have no chill. They grab the Baron. They go instantly into pushing. They don't know what resetting is. They're going to grab top inhibitor off the kills that they were able to find while Immortals was trying to punish them for never backing.
We'll see if Immortals wants to go for some sort of a
Couple
long...
more kills, and then at this point, Immortals are scrambling to try and stem the bleeding. They're like, all right, well, maybe we can find some other people, but TSM just keep the pressure up.
Here we go. Baron alive in 30 seconds. Sorry, Dragon going to be soul for TSM. They get it. Xerxes already gone. 1 for nothing. Ult's going to land. This is dangerous for the
He's almost
Ezreal.
mega.
Stopwatch used for Lost, but Destiny might be able to lock him down. Finds a bit of damage.
Oh!
Shockwave buys the time. And 3 kills in for TSM. Nowhere to go but away. Raze has to run. Revenge will do it again as well. Dragon's up in 8 seconds, but TSM say we'd rather kill the base. They won't even leave one back. They're going to go for the kills instead. Raze will be knocked down. Hooney's on a rampage, 13-6 the scoreline, and TSM want the base.
Looking a little dicey there for Lost, but he's able to stay alive. The rest of TSM coming in to save his life, and now they're able to push down the mid lane. They're pinging the turrets. They definitely want to try and end this game. They should be able to do it. 30 seconds until Raze is back up.
2 respawns coming in 5 seconds, though. Maybe somehow a 3v5 defense. Revenge, the thick skin comes on, gets stunned, gets killed, and it's time to knock down the turrets as well. Xerxes and Destiny left alone. Meganar back up, finds the jungler. Damage going to come across well. A double kill for the mid laner as Power of Evil grabs his 4th kill of the game. And now on to the final Nexus turret. The stopwatch keeps Destiny alive for a few more moments. A reasonably close early game, but now TSM just playing with their food. A shockwave gets yet another, and the Nexus falls at 32 minutes.
TSM looking great in game number 1. They did go blue side here against the more...
And we'll see what they go for support, but that would be the only other place. And if it's a Trundle, again, not much lockdown there for the Kai'Sa once she goes in. Get a little bit of vision control before they're able to actually make that play, but the game plan is advancing decently well for Immortals through the first 6 minutes.
Good trinket ward. Pillar is going to do really good things against this Rise. Just land it. He got the pillar. That's the play you want to see. Absolutely no way out. Destiny guaranteed it as the Destiny flies down from above. First blood in for Xerxes.
And this is what I want to highlight. Last game we talked about the safety, but they clearly want to battle for vision control in the river. It's even more important this game than last because you are playing with the Jace as well. You need to be able to have your TF moving. You need to be able to have your Trundle moving to punish the Rise, to punish this Renekton. But TSM is here, and they're trying to fight very heavily for this as well. Hooney's moved down.
They call the Renekton move. Back out for the Lee Sin. Pillar comes up, but Renekton can get a lot of damage down here. Good ulti in for Xin Zhao. They're still just locking him down, and they will kill Xerxes. As Hooney runs across, they get the 4v3. They get a ton of damage out of Insanity as well.
Up until that point, it buys you that window, so many good things off that one play.
It felt like they were worried about him. Like, they were actively hiding in the 3-on-3.
Yeah, to get in range to stun him up, so... is going to be able to get out, but again, they force the flash. It is just the trade of flashes there from Xerxes. They take Power of Evils down. Nice sidestep for Insanity. Should be able to get out now.
Yep, Spica did not have a trinket. Of course, he's still holding on a Rift Herald. Had a control ward. You know, if his W's back up, control ward, hop, flash kick, maybe that works, but there's a fight in the top side right now. Xerxes getting the far better side of this fight. Spica always has the ult to disengage if he needs it. Gold card gonna land, decent damage.
No
He weaves it half. They're gonna put the ulti in. He doesn't take any damage, but there's the rest of it. Spica finds that one. Powerville barely gets away. Finally traded that one back, but now a second stun means Insanity is gonna be attacked. Sword Art. So it gets the kill credit, and Spica's jumped up, but he has no energy, cannot do any damage. However, Revenge has walked in just to find himself falling. And TSM win another team
Lower
fight.
health member there for TSM to pick off at the beginning, and then most critically, working better as a team. The fact that Lost was able to ult in, the fact that Hooney was able to pinch in and make sure that they could kite out to the top side. All of that was incredible.
Ooh, flash, rocket jump, buzzer shot into the wall. Doesn't even need the mid laner. Ray's gonna solo to himself, but I like the teamwork. A nice show up by Insanity. I think Lost saved his sums because he knew he was dead, but a really well played fight.
Oh, he's TPing flanking. Hooney's looking for a fight here on bot side.
All right, they're gonna get the turret. Hooney is here. He's gonna find himself a stun. Insanity stopwatches, buys a few moments, and raises right back in. Jumps right back out. He knew the reset was coming. I like the play for the slow, but there may not be a kill. They stun Sword Art, but Sword Art is under his turret. Turret's down to 1k health, but can they knock it down? They're still going in. Trundle gonna pull the aggro, gonna be stunned up, gonna walk away and stay alive. 1-0, make it a second. One traded back, and they get him. Yes, they can. Immortals will not die. They get the tower dive.
Nicely played by Immortals. You have to...
Turret's starting to drop, map opening up. That's when global comps begin to find these picks in the long lanes.
And you can see, though, the second dragon of the game is going to go TSM's way. Well played by Spica to claim it. And that's going to feel really good, delaying the chance that a soul is an out. are going to have Infernal Rifts, so goodbye to some of the brushes, goodbye to some of the terrain. And now it's much harder to hide in that fog of war, a lot more open places, which, hey, for champs to have to walk into feels pretty good. Damage across into Power of Evil, and Raze and Insanity have combined for so many kills now.
Man, side, they have to be a little bit careful here because it's a very strong chain CC combo on the side of TSM if they decide to flash in.
And they're playing the 4-1, not hoping to be split up. The flash stun going to find a Lost. Lost previously flashing to get himself safe. Now Sword Art wants back in. No stopwatch, no way to live, and Insanity loses his life for the flash play. And just like that, TSM owned the match.
Slowly, when you're in these 5v5 style situations, you do not have hard engage besides that TF. No one can really follow up on it besides just throwing a pillar behind him or something. Tristana can't jump in when all of TSM is there. You need to utilize the pillar to set up for Shock Blast, to set up for wildcards, to whittle members down before you fully commit to a fight. And largely, I think they want to be fighting by kiting back instead of going straight in.
Damage on a Power of Evil. Can they get the knockup of any kind? No, he roam warps to safety. Raze jumps in again, but be careful. Needs the reset off of Sword Art. Is going to get it, and they might knock him down, but a stopwatch buys 2.5 seconds, and here come the TPs in. It's already Destiny dropping down. Maybe they trade back on a Huni, trying to stay alive. He's got the empowered spells. The flash will not find a target. Revenge will die for his play, and a double kill is in for Power of Evil. Immortals tried, but they did not succeed. TSM already ready to take down Baron.
One at a time, TSM took a ton of damage and kited back out of the situation. They could not actually finish anyone off, and then so close to the base, TSM could collapse easily.
Yeah, and TSM, if they get this Baron, this is so huge, they're going to kick in Xerxes.
Big stun for Huni. Can they kill him? A big stun now here, and they're going to find a mid laner. They're going to knock down Insanity. 2 straight deaths, and TF goes back to the respawn. Chase in for Speakin'. No kick. Might find a slow soon, but no, going to jump back.
TP coming in. There's no way for Insanity to follow up. If he was a little bit closer, his ult would have gotten him there, but just wasn't in range.
All right, Speak gets a kick flash, hoping to set up for his team. And he's got Huni running over there. Second Sonic Wave lands. Speak gets a solo kill because the skill shot accuracy was good. But now we've got a team in our hands. The teleports come on in. There's a ton of damage coming up front, and already it is Insanity dying again and again and again, and Sword Art will just tank the shots. He can ignore Tristana as another 3-0 team
Only
fight.
2 members. This will be a TSM Baron, and they'll be on the map as well in time for the Dragon to push in the lanes, to take a 3rd Dragon, and really extend their lead.
This is looking good. Red Bull Baron power play, how much can they get? It'll start a bit below average.
The biggest problem is that Immortals haven't actually been able to set up side lane plays. When you're playing with the TF and you're ulting in, you want to be finding 2v1 situations, 3v2 situations. Instead, he's ulting in defensively, and Spica should be able to walk this one out.
Stats have been taken away. They're going to keep on for the chase there. Can they knock him down? Gordon comes in for a pretty good amount, and the Rise has been shut down, and the gold card should land. They will get a second kill, and despite being against the Baron buff, shut down gold finally comes in for Insanity. He desperately needs that Zhonya Zaur.
Better with some pillar, with some poke, and slowly whittle down TSM.
Yeah. Rise and Lee are outside. This Dragon's going to be a freebie. Okay, good job. Earned by the earlier picks they got, and now how about the escape? Gold card waiting in the wings. Not going to find a target, only a slow. Buying some time. This is going to be a team fight 5-on-5, ready to go in the front line. Destiny just chunked down instantly. Even the flash won't keep him safe. Not even able to get his ultimate off. That's such a huge deal. And now Spica wants a bit more. Lost to be kicked out. Spica's still in the front line, though, wants the chase. Gonna get in there. Raze will not quite die. Runs for his life, stays alive. The turret helps knock down another. Revenge gets the kill credit on Huni, but now they are stuck under the turret. Will they find a stun? Will they get much done? The flash means nothing, but Revenge only trades 1 back. TSM still winning in the tower dive. 3 alive versus 1.
And they're going to keep pushing here. They're going to get at least the inhibitor. We'll see how much they can take as it's only raised up. Destiny will be respawning soon. And Immortals just cannot compete in these hard, committed fights. And TSM is finding them time and time again. Immortals unable to play it slow. I mean, you're playing Imperial Mandate Trundle here. It's about the poke, but they're not able to get any poke prior to any of these fights.
Ulti had come down.
TSM just has way better engage, way better lockdown, way better dive. And Rise versus TF at this point of the game, the teamfight damage is not comparable at all.
Unless somehow you one-shot somebody. You know, if it's a 4v5, hey, your damage looks good again. But yeah, if everything is fair, teleport, they're going to try, but do they have the time to do it? Recall comes in, Huni could TP back in. Blank. Can it happen now? 6k health, they're going to find the first stun, cleanse, and a jump away. Raze stays alive, 4k on the Baron, they disengage as the team fight now instead. Romewart not going to find much, Huni going to be jumped on, Huni going to drop. Xerxes in the front line, stopwatch buys crucial time, and Sword Art will die regardless of his Zhonya. This will be a kill, and Immortals suddenly have complete control control of this map. They found the battle they want. A pillar won't matter. They will go for the Baron instead.
Trundle ult him, they burst him down, and meanwhile, Xerxes was able to buy so much time with his ulti and his stopwatch, and this means Immortals are going to get this. And can they stop the dragon? They're running down. It will die very fast. The Kai'Sa Rise and Lee Sin, though.
Insanity has TP. He's going to burn it here. Dragon will die. Will there be an engage instead? Destiny needs to find a pillar target. Power Reveal, the only good one here, finds a slow. Is that enough? Insanity, will he flash for it? He will. He finds the stun. Is this going to be a kill now as they chase in for more? The front line just evaporates. AP Trundle is a squishy champion. 2 for 1 so far. Azonia's out of Insanity. They need Raze. They need him now. Spica, ward hops to stay alive. Has Guardian Angel. Gonna be found. The flash ult will do enough to get this almost. But they don't get the reset. They get the GA. That's gonna be enough. Can they now get the rest of this? As Sword Art has found the target. They found the stun. Spica knocked back. Is it enough now with Revenge? They try to keep Raze alive and he will fall. Immortals go for too much and they will lose half their team.
It is a disaster for Immortals.
This next fight. And TSM likely are just not going to give you anything in the side lane before that. They are going to look for the 5v5. They're not going to spread out and try to give you picks.
Alrighty, looking at the next play, maybe Xerxes on the front line, ulti gonna be popped. They want this fight now. We're not gonna burn the TP, but now can they kill Sword Art? Ulti's coming across, burns a stopwatch, buys some time. Here comes Huni. Can they get him? Nice buster shot, puts him out, but Revenge might not have a chance at winning this battle. Kicks in Huni, but gets kicked down in the 1v3. 1v4 even, as he has just been surrounded by TSM.
Lockdown, CC'd up by Huni, by Sword Art. Just can't get the damage off.
His team just running away at that point. Like, they had burned the first set of cooldowns, as you saw the stopwatch. The Zonians came through for Sword Art, and now
they're bursting it down.
Dragon Soul is the attempt, and TSM are gonna claim it. This fight gets a whole lot harder now, but they're gonna try. Flash dunk to the Huni. Dropped low, though, has Guardian Angel, gonna lose that one. Big damage out of the Rise, big damage to the Kai'Sa. 1 for 1, though. Sword Art has dropped. Spica pushed out. Can Raze do it? Huni in the front line. Huni not going down. Raze still alive, though. Has Guardian Angels in his face, though. Cannot get this one. A triple kill comes through for Power of Evil, and Insanity left alone. Has a gold card.
Oh.
No! He is sniped from downtown. Lost gets the Bud Light ace. 26-16 in kills, and it's time for TSM to march in and end Immortals in game 2.
Lost with the fadeaway kill on that ace. Just so much brute force power on the side of TSM. They could just, with all those Guardian Angels, go down, run through Immortals' weak front line, ace them, and grab the game.
Well done, TSM. I'm glad we had a real fight, though. It was back and forth. There were absolute signs of life by Immortals, but TSM
picked, and it is okay into Camille.
No. Like, he's getting actually quite low. He's used all 3 of his health potions, and Flash and Ignite are both still available here for Destiny. Yes, he could cleanse the Ignite, but still, like, you are kind of getting dicey.
Yeah, nice that Cersei was able to pick up the Scuttle Crab here. Spot Spica moving up. Now Huni pushed up a little bit in River.
He's got a flash.
Ooh, hookshot will flash follow, and they're gonna get first blood in the win condition. Revenge 200 gold richer.
Ooh. We can see Xerxes heading up towards topside. So as soon as Camille hits 6, they are looking for this play. But Power of Evil's roaming, Trundle's roaming as well. So I don't know that they're really going to go for this.
I mean, GP's not 6, so this is gonna be a way bigger power spike. TF ult's in there as well. Ulti's across. Shockwave is good, but they still find that first kill. The rest coming across though. TF already dead. Spica dropped a bit low, taking a chop, gonna still die. Revenge is safe. The flash stun, is it enough damage? It is not. They can't get it, but a stun chain comes through for Sword Art, keeping him alive for now. Revenge feeling a bit safe, but GP has hit 6, gets a shield. They can't find those kills. Revenge leg sweeps, but still dies as Huni is back in. They overcommit. He could have walked away, and instead, it's going to be TSM picking up a couple of kills.
And the bot side still, they punish the support roam. This is one of the things that has not happened too often.
2 kills in the extended play, drops the ulti, TP's back in. He gets a plate off of it. He denies a lot of this farm here. Revenge, 36 CS at 720. It's not much.
Yeah, jumps over the pillar. Raze does have flash, and the stun combo is clean. Jumps back to his support, still chomped down. Thought he might have bought the time. However, too much damage. Sword Art without escapes, though, will trade. As they get some damage across, Insanity wants a stun. Spica, they know he is flashless on the Trundle, but they don't have the follow-through to kill him.
And now with the invades going on, Xerxes going up to that top side, hunting for Spica. Wants to take a 1v1 because he's so fed.
Xerxes, Spica, here we go. Pillar's pretty good, but TF's going to be on top of him. They're going to get the follow-through. You can't miss those skill shots. Ult and Smite is a lot of healing, but they still knock him down. Do they want to dive Huni? They are looking at it. Ulti comes across, but the turret is being juggled back and forth. Xerxes walks away, and as Orianna TP's in, what can PoE get?
Nothing.
That is nothing. He gets to look at a minion wave. He gets to get gold-carded and stunned and just eviscerated under the turret, but they can wait. They can wait and re-dive when it cools back down.
Yeah, we'll see if they're going to go for it. Revenge is backing off, so I don't think they're going to on the bot.
Raze sidesteps, he gets the ulti across, and Lost is going to try to live, but Ignite will take him down. Immortals win absolutely everywhere on the map.
Okay, Immortals, they have come to play here. They want Sword Art as well. They're going to get him.
No, he crashes
crash
down,
down.
he dodges the bomb, the satchel won't kill through a shield, and Raze has no escape. Raze, that was a mistake. Let's be clear, you goofed, my friend.
It's honestly been the story of this series.
I mean, it's still, again, a situation where the play was good for them overall. They come out ahead in the gold lead overall. It's gone from 1.5.
There, making sure he's not spotted, gave TSM the confidence to engage. We were back to live.
Insanity gets low. Power View wants to get the damage, but he's in the Zonias for too long. Xerxes on a rampage. 4 kills, a death, 4 more kills.
The Guardian, the Recon Shield, everything coming through to frustrate him, and they're going to lose this mid lane tower. Xerxes is just having the game of a lifetime here.
I will not
go home. Reinforcements again stepped over. Ignite is going to be good with GP.
Shields.
The shields, I think last tick might kill. No! Insanity cannot die. And they have found revenge, and they will get it. Spica drops. Immortals team fighting so well. But if you're trying to just sustain and make sure you stay healthy and prevent dives, you go for the tankier option like Sunderer. You know, could see it go either way.
He's going to be diving in.
Yeah.
He is one of the main frontline threats here. I mean, you do have Thursday, who's insane.
Barrel combo. Oh, that's pretty sick. The flash follow, nearly enough damage. And hey, Divine Thunder health pretty good. Try for some more damage, though.
Man, if he actually was in combat there and had grasp up, he probably could have killed him.
Yeah.
There's a collapse, though.
Okay, is it going to be enough? Of course, Huni is flashless. They know that. They call it. They get the charm. They get the knockup. But do they have the damage? Xerxes walks in. Xerxes is going to make sure Huni doesn't walk out. And Immortals find kill number 12.
Does Xerxes have the damage?
With PoE, when that ulti is down.
I think with the chain CC combo that was available as well, Lock
Ooh,
shooting
now
his arrow
again,
out there.
they're looking for Raze. This is just non-stop.
Well, Ziggs has
They
no
got him
mana.
here.
He is dead. Raze, you can't even really kill minions at this point. You're just trying to buy some time. I'm surprised they shockwaved, but it lets them also buy, you know, just get back on the map and do stuff. Keep in mind, Dragon's up at 35.
Should have the ability to get that. That is one thing working for TSM, the fact that they took the first Dragon and Soul is so far away. So they have incredible scaling. As long as they can buy time, TSM could try to claw their way back in later.
This is definitely a game for Immortals where you are not winning through Dragon Soul fights. You want to force Barons, or you want to get the TF to follow up on the Camille, split push them down, and put TSM in an unwinnable situation. Given how strong a lot of their members are right now as
TP.
Gonna get out of there.
Gonna get dove. Yeah, okay. So TP is a safe option to get away. Goes to inhibitor.
See them extend advantage through Xerxes, right? By taking over a third quadrant of the map, by taking over those extra jungle camps, putting Spica down more and more and more.
It's a good pasta. Gonna find pretty good shots on a sword art right now. Has to burn his flash to stay safe. Zigzolt will nearly kill Comet. And Leandries comes together. I heard mages were bad, but it looks pretty good in the hands. In the game, nearly 800 gold worth when you knock that down. And they're looking to make it happen there. Yep, it's low. There's a satchel. Thank you for the money.
Wave, you can continually threaten. This is potentially a higher burst. This is the ability to really 5v5.
Shockwave down for a moment, but unless you force Baron in the next 20 seconds, it's not going to matter too much.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. If you're PoE, actually, that's not a bad trade. You chunk out the support, make it a little bit more difficult to move in for vision control. I mean, he is working with Xerxes still.
Caught.
Oh, damage on a PoE again. Shockwave list, going to find a bunch of damage. Ziggs is still going to land the mark!
Man, I love this. I can hear behind me the Immortal guys cheering.
Other roles. Yeah, bottlers play your champions better. Keep up.
All right, well, pushing on this top side. But unfortunately, Bill early can choose his way out.
Good ult from Sword Art. Xerxes getting a bit low. He's got the turret. He's got a bunch of shields, though, but still dies. The kill credit, though, goes to the support. 1,000 gold picked up as now Revenge. Ultis flashes the way, hits the turret, tries to backflip.
Dive.
But this is a lot of damage out of a red buff Ashe. They knock the turret down. The one
Here
for
we have
one.
Shockwave.
Can it happen? Minefield is going to stop this one. There's no way they can really chase through this one. Ziggs is going to zone him all the way out.
Who got the huge 1,000?
Sword Art.
Sword Art.
So
I said it twice in the fight, Mark.
It's actually,
Is
they're
this
gonna
boy
fight
dead?
back.
He's just better than everyone else at Mages. Wraith! He does it all!
This is a self-valley into the knockup there. He knows it was a good play. Center of the ulti. And Ziggs is becoming a huge threat.
Yeah, he is.
Just dead.
He is unstoppable. Raze, he jukes the skill shots. He lands his own.
They're going to go to Baron.
Oh, yeah.
They can do this so quickly. Zin is so strong at this point. You know, a lot of damage going to be added in here by Ziggs. With Spica down, I mean, maybe TSM just try to flip it anyway. You don't have your jungler, but this game is getting so bad already.
Ulti in. Goodbye to loss. I don't know how you survived this one. Yeah, sorry, you're in the ultimatum. Revenge gets the kill credit as TF comes across as well. Yeah, your counterplay was don't walk that way. They found you.
Yeah, lost his flash in that top dive that we were talking about, so they're easy pickings for Immortals, and now they can refocus onto the Baron. We'll see if they keep looking for turns, if they actually want to finish this one off.
I mean, I don't blame TSM showing up. You're down 9K. You've got to make some sort of a miracle happen, and maybe this is their shot.
Shockwave versus Smite. Shockwave versus Smite. Nice play. Get it to 1,200. Look for the thing. I think so. Lost its arrow. Ooh. Next dragon comes up in 25 seconds, and I gotta say, ulti haste is gonna feel real good in this Immortals lineup. I love getting a ton of Ziggs ults out.
Absolutely, and it makes it so difficult to actually play in the side lane against Revenge. The additional move speed there, you know, chasing you down in that side lane is always difficult. TSM trying to do cross-map trades, but I mean, Ziggs like 3 shots your tower this late in the game. It is really brutal.
Yeah, damage comes across, damage comes in, and this turret is just going to drop. Ulti to zone him out. I think they're ending the siege soon because that's an important cooldown if they're going to keep fighting.
They're posturing to try to...
Though obviously well done by Xerxes to set so much of it up. And the two of them are going to combine to knock this one down. He's like, you know what, actually? I'm going to save the smite. You have it. I don't care. Go get level 16. Dragon does have a lot of
some sort of a wraparound, but they're trying to clear out the vision. I mean, if you can find some sort of engage, you go for it, but Immortals are ready.
Knock back onto Sword Art, takes the front line. He's going to still drop. Zonius buys a second. Ulti's going to land, and yep, that is Ashe dead, and maybe Orianna next. Revenge wants in. He's tanky for now. They're going to do okay with this one. 1-0. The flash follows. Not going to be enough. Power of Evil stays alive, so 4v3 on the map as the entire bot lane of TSM is down. Super is going to flood into the base now as well, and they should be able to siege. Shockwave only catches the support. He is tanky enough, and they're going to find themselves some turret damage. That's sackable. That is gone. That is a knockup in for Xerxes, finding yet another kill as Orianna has dropped off the map. They're going to get the knockups. They're going to get the kills maybe, but Huni has the oranges. He is K for now, but they're going to knock down that next turret still now in the 4 versus 2. Trundle should be dying. Spica will get gleaming quilled in the back of the head, and Immortals, true to their name, will not die. They take game 3.
I'm so happy.
Gwen splits a little bit better. Or they're just going full team fight.
That is not a Gwen.
That is
not a
totally
game.
different
For Immortals than the previous.
That is true, but this is also the biggest deviation from their game plan I think we've seen here. Is whoa!
Flash Anchor, they're going to get a root. They're going to get a bit more. Under the turret they go. Insanity's been ignited, and Insanity is down. First blood. I love that play from Sword Art.
One is the draft for Immortals being a total deviation from the really aggressive playmaking team comp all over the map. I think the draft for TSM got rid of a lot of their best options.
Oh, Xerxes is here, so he's actually covering this. So they do have the read, and Spica doesn't have red buff, so I actually do think that this is winnable for Immortals.
He's going to find the stun. He's going to find a lot of damage. Isn't enough to get the kill, though. He's kiting around with the phase rush, but the last auto finds the kill, and Xerxes cannot follow through for any more. Nice chase down by Power of Evil.
Just trying to get a little bit of pressure back in the lane. Oh, but now he's caught up. Bit of a spot.
Not going to get any more follow through. Needs the W to land to get the jump over. Ultimately not going to matter. Had a ward, so I guess he could have, but yeah.
TSM grabbing the dragon. Now both teams are refocusing back onto Rift Herald now that they're out of that map.
Yeah, good jump away though by Sword Art. Has his own flash, so he's not going to be in a lot of danger. Once back in, oh, be careful. Here comes the team fight. Going to knock up at a Huni, knock him right in, and Xerxes already dead. And Immortals just have to run away. 3-0 and kill.
Xerxes does show up, but with explosive charge on, it's a dead turret. Power of Evil can head back towards mid lane. We'll see if Insanity can do anything about that.
All right, well, we move on, and we see the goal.
Moving down to get this dragon stacking going, and I think they saw that opportunity to make a play on the flip side of the map. They get the flash, but TSM's happy with that, you know?
For trying this, he's playing as far away as he can.
Yeah, it's smart. And without Destiny having his ult, I just don't think it can happen. It's too easy to react to him just stepping out and using the W. his team is roaming up, and they are going to be spotted now. But, I mean, TSM is already here to cover, so he should be fine.
They don't know Speak is here, but it is going to be a 3-on-3 teleport in as well. Flash dodges, wind become lightning. Horn sounds, Lost not going to be hit, but they're going for more. There you go, Shockwave going to land, and 1 kill on the board for Immortals.
Well, I can't say I expected all 5 there. Loading one side of the map, when you're this far down, you have to take big swings. You have to go for risky plays, and at least a pick like that is something.
Sidestep not going to be quite enough. Easy shutdown. This cost way fewer resources. TSM get kills effortlessly.
Not the case. Sword Art and PoE make the roam up there. That's going to take out the top lane outer turret now for them.
2-1 in turrets, 2-0.
Losing ways back into this game.
Yeah, Ray's going to have to give up this turret. Like you said, they don't need the Rift Chill for it. Probably going to hold on.
Not connect, but at the very least, they win the scrap. There's no kills. They get the dragon, as you said. They're at Soul Point, 6.4k FTX gold advantage. But Tier 2 going to go down. They've lost full control of this top side. They lose that tower as well.
Win best of 5 after best of 5.
Poised to do it, obviously, right now, as they continue to take lessons from all the matches they've played, as teams spend weeks to scout them and try to pick them apart. What does TSM learn from these? What can they gain afterwards? And well, they've certainly learned from the mistakes here as they've turned it around in Game 4. The level 1 is obviously pretty good, but even the rest of their plays, like, it's not just, well, PoE had tiers, so of course we won. Everything else is what matters here as well. So TV comes across, looking now to maybe send in the Death Knell. Ult in for Huni. He wants the Rage as teleports come across from the rest as well. Revenge not going to find much from the wall slam. Flash stun onto the Orianna. Insanity getting a bit low. Not going to find the knockups again as Spica chases down for 1 kill. Xerxes getting quite low. He's going to drop double kill now for the TSM all-pro jungler. Revenge going to get a knockup and 0 health bar left. A 3-0 team fight yet again. TSM winning every
potential knockup. Makes it an easy 3-for-0 and Baron on the tail end of it.
The deep ward meant so much there. Huni having the TP flank off of that lane ward. They're going to get...
No one CC'd him. It might have changed some of that fight around because a lot of damage. It buys time for Orianna to deal damage. But here we go. Mountain Soul, TSM just going to start walking over this one. Lost is being lost a turret at the end of it after they picked it up. Or they lost some minion waves. But now it's time to end the game during this buff. The siege is going to be really, really strong. Revenge walking up on a Huni. Decent damage traded back and forth. Anchored in by Sword Art. He's going to be fine. Damage now onto the support. Stopwatch makes it okay. Mid lane under fire. Lost not going to be joining the team. Lost is here to knock down the enemy base. Demolition.
There's so many wards as well. They have the entire entrance into Immortals base warded up.
So here comes what might be the last siege of the series as Huni's going to knock down the middle inhibitor. Top inhib turret is dead. Bot one not under pressure just yet, waiting for the new wave. When does the engage come in? Revenge going to go ahead and upgrade 1 item. A little bit of a power spike coming across, a bit more gold, a bit more stats, but down goes the second inhibitor now as well.
The one sieging for the inhibitor, but here he puts up so much pressure onto the actual Nexus turrets that it makes it so difficult for Immortals to find an angle to try and fight here.
Over to Xerxes. Summoner here to keep him safe, so going to take a lot of damage here. Hits the front line, puts the ulti down. Does anything happen? No, the stun means nothing from Revenge. Turrets are all down, and now a final open inhibitor. Nexus turrets under fire from the wave as well. Final inhibitor dies.
Yeah, TSM playing it slowly, methodically. They're trying to go in there for that shockwave combo, but they can't do it.
And it's going to be a Q onto a minion. It couldn't be an engage for Destiny. Here comes Huni. He wants in. Can't get the kill just yet, but Xerxes dropped low. Kick to the fountain. Shockwave buys some time. Will there be a single kill? There will not. The Nexus turrets all fall. The Nexus itself is open 7-1 in kills, and they can just try to frontline, but Immortals will drop. TSM, the expected winners, the #1 seed, picking up kill after kill. Now a triple kill for Lost to put it into good measure, and a 3-1 scoreline. TSM knock out Immortals.
Such a clean final game here from TSM. It was getting more and more competitive throughout the series. Game 2, it was close. Game 3.